Hey guys, it's Rohit here. So in the last video, we created a template for our posts, and here exactly what all our posts are looking like right now. So in this video, we are going to create a separate page template. So we are going to use that template for all our pages, and now we want all our pages to look different and standalone, unlike all these posts. So let's go ahead and create template for our pages. So to do that, just go to WordPress dashboard. From there, go to DV and theme builder. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to use this same format for our header, but we want to move this content section in the middle and we want to remove this sidebar. Okay. So let me show you how to do that. Now, when we want to keep this header section similar, we don't really have to create template completely from scratch. We can use this section. Okay. So to do that, you can go to your blog category template because this is what we are using, just like this. Okay. So you can copy this complete template. Okay. Because we are going to use the header as well. Okay. So click on this icon and this will duplicate this template. Okay. And it is asking us where we want to use this template. So click on all pages and save here. Okay, now if you go ahead right now and look at all our pages, your pages look similar to blog posts because we are using a duplicate template. To change that, we need to edit this template. Okay, and here you can change the name as well. So all pages here. Okay, now so first of all, let's save it, and now click on edit in front of custom body and let's change it. Okay, so like I said before that we want to use this exact same header section, right? But we want our title to move in the middle, okay? And we also want a reduced size. So let me show you how to do that. It is very easy. Just click here and click on design, text alignment, and click on middle, and here and you can click save. Okay, so now your header is in the middle, but we want to reduce the size of it. Okay, so what we have to do is first of all we can align it as well, all our content. Let's make everything in the middle, save it, and now let's go ahead and design it. Let's reduce the size of it, so we want 800 pixel. Okay, so here we have made it, it's 800 pixel now, and is here in the middle as well. I think, yeah, I think it's a bit off offset here, but we'll fix it right now. So here our title is in the middle. Now let's change this section. To do that, right now here are two columns. You can just move back and choose single column here, and when you save it, here is single column, but you want to reduce the size of it and make it 800 pixel. To do that, you need to go to your row and go to design sizing, and here you can make it 800. Okay, so we have done that. Let's save it. So it's looking good now. Okay, so let's remove all the padding if it has any. Go to spacing. Now it does not have any padding. It's in the middle as well now. Okay, we have played in the middle. So now it's looking good now, right? So yeah, that's it for right now. And what we have to do is we have to check the padding of all our column as well. So like right now, if you can see the problem what I'm having right now, what I want to do is I want to edit this row. Okay, but when I go above here and try to select that option, before I reach there, it disappear and it moves here. Okay, to title it. This is the problem I'm having because of the padding that I'm using here right now. Okay, as you can see here, I'm using some padding. So if you are also facing this problem, there is a solution. Right now we are editing in everything into a visual editor. You can move back and choose a different editor. Okay, wireframe view. So when you click on this, you can see it just like this. Okay, so now if you know, this is the section we were editing. Okay, row. If you don't know which section it is, you can move back, click here as well again, and see this is our first row, this is our second row, and all the this is our row. This is the section, this is our row of this column. Okay, so you know that this is row and this column is inside this blue row. Okay, so you have to remember that this is not inside this is our section is not inside our header. Okay, this is inside our content area, so you have to remember that. Now go to wireframe view. Now here is our section. Now we have to go click on design, and we want to go to spacing. So we have here we want to use 40 40. Okay, so that's it. Let's go ahead and check it out. So okay, so it has shrinked a bit right now. Okay, so let's save it. Okay, so we have saved it. Now let's go. Okay, so we have to save changes again. Okay, so it's saved, so make sure you save it as well. Now let's go ahead and look at our pages. So here is our home page. Okay, so here is our home page. Okay, but right now you cannot see any content here. Okay, so what you have to do is delete that post section and again post a area. Okay, content area here. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that again. So edit it. Now let's delete that, this one. And here we don't want any name here as well. So you can go ahead and remove it, all the elements, and you don't want to show any meta. So let's go ahead and save it. And we don't want any sidebar as well. So delete it. We don't want any footer, right? So now we can come here and add something. Yeah. So post section, post content. Yeah. There is our post content here. Okay. So now we can go ahead and save it now. So let's go ahead and see it, how it's looking now. Okay, as you can see, there is still formatting needed. Why it's happening? Because we have just created a section, but we have not done any formatting. So make sure that whenever you delete any area or any module or any row or column, its settings and its style that you have done will also go with it. Okay, so remember that whenever you uh, create any new module or bring in anything new, you have to make settings for that also. So we'll go ahead and do that as well. So we'll go ahead and make some changes. Okay, so here is our row. We have to select our wireframe view so we can edit this row easily. So let's make its background white. Okay, and its column will go ahead and 40 and 40. Okay, we'll save it. Let's make the border 6, I think. Yeah. We'll save it. And yeah, what's else left? Post content. We have edited the row, and I think it's good now. Should be good now. Let's save it. Make sure you don't have anything on that page. Okay, we have nothing on this page. Let's go ahead and save it, and let's refresh. Okay, so it is looking good now, and this is what we were looking for. Okay, so as you can see that I have created a standalone page and there is no comment section on this page because I don't want anyone to comment on our page. So if you want to add a comment section on your pages as well, so you can go ahead and add a module which is called comments. You can search it and easily add it. So this is what we want and we have achieved it. If you want any other modules, let me show you how you can add other things also if you want anything on your page. Okay, so to add anything, you have to scroll down and look for this gray icon. Okay, this gray icon will show you the modules. If you click on this, it will create a new row. Okay, green section. But if you click on blue, it will create a new section for you. So I have already showed you that how you can create different section, different rows and different modules. So the more you experiment with Divi theme, the more you try to do things yourself, the more you learn about this thing, how it works and how you can create beautiful template and how you can work with it. Okay, so let me just click and show you what are the things that you can add very quickly. So here is bar counter. You can create a blog, you can add buttons, you can create blurbs, and you can create call to action, comments, contact form. There's bunch of things you can do and add. Okay, so Divi theme is a really good theme and I think you should give some time and learn it because we are just starting out, and if you give some time to use it, to learn it, you will never ever have to worry about buying any other theme. This theme is so good that you can create almost anything just using Divi theme.